Hi, welcome to Don't Tempt to Fit In. I'm Maggie, and I'm so glad you're here. I want you to know that you are loved, you are protected, and you're not alone. So I'm just going to jump right in. I'm going to start with a prayer, and then we're just going to see what Spirit has for us today. Okay. Holy Spirit, angels, ancestors, past over loved ones, please help me to channel for my true seekers today. Please show us what they need to hear for their highest and greatest good. Holy Spirit, please only let the light in, light and love only. Anything not of the light, please return to sender. Anything known and unknown, seen and unseen, please return to sender and help the sender to go within and heal, find God, find their purpose, and help others. Please and thank you. Amen. All right. Okay, so let's get the overall energy. I hope everybody had a magical day today. All right. I had a great day. So, of course, every day that I wake up is a great day. So, okay. I did pre-shuffle all of my decks, so I'll give them an extra little shuffle, but all right, Holy Spirit, what is the overall energy for my true seekers today? What is the overall energy? Okay. All right, we've got Too Fast, Too Soon, and it's number 7. I like that number. Be careful of potential negative consequences of moving forward too quickly without proper preparation or consideration. Take time to assess your goals, ensure you have necessary resources and support, and pace yourself to avoid burnout or making hasty decisions. So this is giving me the Knight of Swords energy, right? So make sure that you are really taking time to think about your decisions before you are just jumping in, right? So yeah, this is definitely giving me that Knight of Swords energy to where it's like, you're just acting on impulse instead of really taking the time, like taking the step back, taking the time to make a good decision, a well thought out decision. So yeah, make sure that you're not making that decision too fast, too soon. So, okay, anything else, Spirit? Yeah, we want to be more in the Queen of Swords or the King of Swords energy, where we're thinking logically and we're really taking our time to weigh all of the consequences before we're just diving in, right? All right, we've got Divine Masculine. So you could be in your Divine Masculine energy. This doesn't have to be a man. It could be male or female. Number 30 could be significant. 730 could be significant. 703 could be significant. Okay, so this says, tap into your Divine Masculine side to help you build strength, protection, assertiveness, and clarity. This will help you create a balanced and harmonious environment, fostering growth, stability, and progress, while empowering others to reach their full potential. So you might be like too much in your feminine energy right now. So Spirit is saying, which might explain the too fast, too soon. So Spirit is saying that it's probably a good idea to tap more into your Divine Masculine energy at this time. Okay. All right, anything else? Ooh, number 76, refusing to let go. Okay, you may be deeply entrenched in the pursuit of stability, but excessive anchoring can stifle growth by fostering rigidity? That sounds like a funny word. And instilling fear of change, thereby constraining the exploration of new perspectives and opportunities. Okay, so basically, don't get too complacent. or stagnant, right? So you don't want to. Okay, so basically, this is giving me like, you need to let go, right? When we try to take control too much, when we want to control everything, we get stuck. We get this actually happened to me the other day. So typically in the morning when I say my prayers, I surrender. I do it daily. I do daily surrendering. I actually say this prayer. It's a prayer that I say every day, and I say to God, I just say, God, I offer myself to Thee to build with me and do with me as Thy willed. Relieve me of the bondage of self, so I may better do Thy will. Take away my difficulties, so that victory over them may bear witness to those I would help of Thy power, Thy love, and Thy way of life. May I do Thy will always. So that's part of me surrendering to the God of my understanding every single day. And I always say, Thy will be done, because I realize that I am not in control. However, the other day, I tried to take control of everything. I was like, I'm gonna plan like every second of my day. I'm gonna, I want to do this, and this, and the more that I tried to control my day, I tried to control everything, the more I felt out of control. The more I was keeping myself stuck, the more things were not flowing the way they normally do. So yeah, I was basically refusing to just understand that, hey Maggie, you're not in control, right? God's in control, spirit's in control, the universe is in control. You're not in control. So yeah. So I think that spirit is saying right now, you might be a little bit afraid of maybe the unknown, or fear, you have a little bit of fear of change, but the minute that you just let go, things are just going to start being easier for you. Things are just going to start flowing. So yeah, it's time to let go. It's time to start letting go. Yeah. And that prayer might help you. I mean, if it's something that you do, if you pray, and if you don't, that's okay. But it's just something that has helped me in my everyday life. That prayer that I just said, like, feel free to use it. It's like something that I use every day, and it's helped me. So yeah. But yeah, okay. So don't make rash decisions. Explore more of your divine masculine energy and let go and let God. Stop trying to take so much control. In my experience, the more I try to take control, the more I just get in my own way. So, okay, anything else? Oh, wow. Okay. We have a couple here. All right, we've got pain and death, number 104. We've got having your cake and eating it too, number 4, and blood isn't thicker than water, number 89. 44 could be significant. Every time I see 44, it's a reminder from spirit that you're protected, that I'm protected. So you are protected. I do truly believe that. So this says you've been mourning the loss of someone, and it's profoundly impacting your life. At times you feel like you can't continue, while at other times you sense a degree of healing. It may be time to seek professional help or guidance to aid you in the process of healing from this painful loss. So I have felt this significantly in my journey, and I've talked about it on this channel before. And whether it's the loss of a loved one who has passed to the spirit realm, or if it's just ambiguous grief, Now, ambiguous grief is that you've lost someone, like you've gone through a breakup or a divorce, or you're not talking to friends, close friends, or a family member, and they were in your life and they were a very significant part of your life, and now poof, they're gone. They're gone. And you can feel a huge loss, and that is grief. And I had to get, and I still am getting help with that, and that's okay to get help with that, because it affected me and my experience. It affected my life considerably, and I did a lot of healing on my own. I was alone, and then I got to the point where I was like, hey, you know what? I need help with this, and that's okay. It's okay to get help. So I am working on that. Because we don't always get closure, right? We have to get our own closure. So, yeah, so Spirit is saying, yes, you're going through a painful time. You could be going through a painful time. Yes, you're grieving the loss of someone, but you don't have to do it alone. You're never alone. You can get help, and it's okay to get help. I'm here to tell you that it's okay to get help. No matter what anyone else is saying to you in your life, it's okay. You can get help. It's okay. There are also books and stuff out there too, that talk about ambiguous grief, that talk about grief of passed over loved ones. There's a book called like The Myth of Closure, which is about ambiguous grief. I think it was originally written for folks that have like Alzheimer's disease, but it can also be for what I'm speaking of. People who have been in your life and have been a huge part of your life, and then all of a sudden they're just gone, and you have to grieve them like they're dead. That's what I had to do, and it's hard. It's really hard, but you can get through it. I got through it. You can get through it too. All right, having your cake and eating it too, number 4. It's important to recognize that compromises and trade-offs are often necessary. Prioritize what truly matters to you. Be willing to make decisions and strive for balance and contentment rather than expecting to have everything without effort or sacrifice. Yes. You can't have your cake and eat it too. This might not be you. I mean, I don't know if this is you or if this is someone in the energy. I kind of am getting the feeling that this might be the person that's on your mind, or the people that's in your mind. Like they want to still have you and whoever they're dealing with, and that you just can't have that, right? Or maybe this is you and you're like, you want to ascend, but you're still holding on to old habits or that are toxic for you, or you're holding on to old belief systems or old ideas, and those have to be sacrificed in order for you to ascend, to spiritually grow, to move on to better and bigger things in your life, so yeah. Compromises and trade-offs are often necessary. So think about what are your goals? What are the things that you want in life? And if you want to achieve those things, you got to do the work, right? You can't just say, well, I want to be a business owner, but don't do any of the work. Or I want to be a business owner, but I still want to go out every weekend and go drinking, or I want to just go out and go shopping, or, spend X amount of money, or, you have to make a business plan, and, you have to invest in the business and you have to spend money to make money, that kind of stuff, you know? So whatever it is that you're trying to do, that's just an example. So whatever it is you're trying to do, like if you want to level up spiritually, like I said before, you know, perhaps you've got to leave toxic behaviors behind and do more, you know, do things that are better for you, you know, take care of yourself, mind, body, soul, do things that are healthier for you, you know, stuff like that. Okay, so this one, blood isn't thicker than water. I feel this in my spirit, in my soul. The dynamics within your family aren't working out and are causing you more stress than you can handle. It may be time to sever ties with certain individuals who continue to drain your energy. It's not worth holding on to people who consistently have a negative impact on your mental health. Yes, how many times have we heard, well, that's my mom, that's my dad, that's my brother, that's my sister, that's just the way they are. No, no. If they are toxic, if they are draining your energy, if they are not good for you, it's time to set those boundaries. It's time to set the boundaries. What is good for you? What's good for you? Just because they're your family doesn't mean they get to abuse you. Doesn't mean they get to try and control you. Doesn't mean they get to, you know, just treat you like a doormat. No. We're changing that narrative right here and right now. Yeah. Blood is not thicker than water. No. We teach people how to treat us. So it doesn't matter, like if you wouldn't allow anyone else to treat you like that, why are you letting your family treat you like that? Family is supposed to treat you like better than the random person off the street, right? And if they're treating you like this, if they're bullying you, if they're always being condescending to you, if they're being mean to you, if they're always trying to push you around and tell you what to do, why are you allowing them in your life? Because they're your parent? They obviously have some healing to do. No, you have a choice. You have a choice to say, I am setting a boundary. I am important. I want to heal. So I'm going to take my energy and I'm going to set a boundary and say, no, I'm not allowing this anymore. And once you set the boundary, stick to the boundary. That's important. Stick to the boundary. I feel like they're trying to block me from saying that, but stick to the boundary. You always have a choice. That's so important because family will gaslight you. They'll make you feel guilty. They'll try to make you feel bad about like, oh, what, you don't want to come over? You don't want to babysit my kids? You don't want to see your nieces and nephews? You don't want to like, you know, XYZ? Actually, no is a complete sentence. No period is a complete sentence. So get used to saying that. You're not a bad person. Self-care is not selfish. It's not. It took me a really long time to figure that out. And I am at the happiest I have ever been in my life. So, blood isn't thicker than water. Set those boundaries. Start learning that it's okay to say no. It's okay to say no. And self-care is not selfish. Okay? All right. Thank you, Spirit. That was good. All right. I believe that was it from that deck. All right. Let's see what's going on with the tarot. Yeah, let's do the tarot. Okay. Yeah, guilt doesn't work on me anymore. It used to, but not anymore. Mm-mm. You have to do what's right for you. You really do. Just going back to that whole thing, right? Like, what do they teach us if you've ever been on an airplane, what do they teach us every flight? Every single flight. You have to put the face mask, the oxygen on your face first, right? Before you put it on your kids, before you put it on your significant other, before you put it on anyone else, you have to put it on yourself first. So what, we only do that when a plane is crashing? Really? We're only going to do that in case of an emergency? How about we do that every day? How about we take care of ourselves every day, and then we can take care of everybody else? Why don't we start doing that? Yeah. Let's do that. Okay. All right, Spirit. What do we got here? Okay. Who do we have for my truth seekers? All right. Ooh. The King of Wands. The Alchemist. You are the alchemist. Yeah. Love that. Be talking to some light workers here. Doing that alchemy, you know, like taking all that bad stuff and turning it into good stuff. Whew. Love it. Okay, what else? What else, Spirit? What else we have here? We've got the teacher, guidance. You could be a spiritual teacher. You could have a channel like this, or you could be teaching yoga. You could be teaching like meditation. You could do like the drums or the bowls, or you could be an actual teacher. I mean, like not an actual teacher, but like a professor, or you could teach, you know, like high school or elementary school or something. But you're guiding. You're a guide in some way. You could be a mentor at work, but you're definitely some sort of guide. Someone that like people look up to, or look to for wisdom. You know, you could just be the person that like your friends come to for wisdom. But just be careful with that, because boundaries are important. Make sure you're getting that reciprocated, right? Equal give and take, equally yoked. That's important. That's very important. Okay, what else, Holy Spirit? What else? Two of Wands. So, yeah, you're definitely you've learned a lot. So what I'm getting here is that if you're not a teacher or a guide of some kind, you have learned a lot about spirituality, whatever that means to you. So you just, you know your story. So whatever that means to you, you've learned a lot. You're very intelligent. With the King of Swords here, you're definitely, this says peaceful warrior. So the warrior as in like, you've been through so many tests. You've been through it. You've been through a lot. But it doesn't matter, it does matter what you've been through, but I mean, you've been through so much, but at the end of it, it changed you, but it didn't change your heart, right? Like you're a warrior, like you're peaceful. You're peaceful. And you're teaching others. I feel like you're teaching others of like everything you learned through all of your trials, all your tribulations, everything you went through, you learned the lessons. You learned the lessons from it, and now you're teaching others through what you learned. Yeah, because we've got the Six of Swords here, and for this one, it's transition. These are angels in this deck. The swords are angels, but it's like you're like this beautiful guide to others. You took what you learned, and you're being bold with this Two of Wands. This Two of Wands. You're being very bold. You might not typically be like the type of person who would teach others or who would do this kind of thing, but you're very passionate about being this guide. Like you want to guide others. You want to help others to learn and to move forward. You want to help others. Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting that your third eye is like wide open. Yeah. What else, Spirit? It's like you completely changed, but you didn't let everything you went through like make you angry or make you like hate the world or curse God or anything like that. You're like, oh, I get it. Like it's their lessons, and now I can take my wisdom and I can teach others. That's beautiful. And even though it's like out of your comfort zone, you're being bold. You're going for it. That's beautiful. I'm getting like chills right now. What else, Spirit? Yeah, so swords are, if that's air, and that's like, it's like learning. So I feel like you learned a lot through the things that you went through. You learned so much. And then the stars are wands, so like you're taking action now. Taking action. Yeah, you're dedicated to this. Yeah, you're dedicated. This is the Three of Wands. You're taking the action. Look at all that light. Yeah. I'm getting that like you're doing Spirit's work. You're teaching others. This is beautiful. Yeah. Yeah. Because you've grown so much. Look at that. You've really grown. This is the Four of Pentacles. Typically, I would read this as like you're holding on to something, but this is you growing spiritually. Yeah. That's awesome. This could be part of like your dreams too. Like, yeah. Three of one. I'm sorry, this was the Three of Pentacles. And now this is the Three of Wands. So yeah, which is what I was just saying actually, but so this is still, look at all that light. But this is what I was trying to say. This could be part of like your growth, your expansion, your part of your dreams. Like maybe before you grew spiritually, you wouldn't have even thought of doing something like this, and now your dream life has completely changed. You could be working with others. You don't have to be. You could just be working by yourself, but you're dedicated to this. You're dedicated to your spiritual growth. You're dedicated to whatever this looks like for you. How you're going to teach others. I mean, this could be like you could be a nurse. You could be you're a helper of some kind. You're a healer, a helper, whatever that looks like for you. You are dedicated to that. You're dedicated. You're growing. I feel like no one's going to stop you. Yeah. We've got the strength. And after the strength, we've got the High Priestess. Yeah. Yeah, nothing's going to stop you. Your intuition is super strong. Look at this. Strength in the High Priestess. You're just like, nothing's going to stop you. You are tapped in. You see it. You see it. You see it through your third eye. You're like, yeah. Yeah. Got the Nine of Cups. That's wish fulfillment. Stability. You're going to be successful with this. Whatever this looks like for you, you're going to be successful. Yeah. That's beautiful. Yeah. That's awesome. We've got the Lovers, the Release, Metamorphosis. Yeah, this is going to completely change you. This is going to completely change you from the inside out. Yeah. And this Lovers, I'm not getting like an actual lover. I'm getting that this is something that you're absolutely going to love to do. Absolutely. It's one of those things, you know, when people are like, it doesn't seem like a job because I love it. I absolutely love it. That's how you're going to feel. That's how you're going to feel. Yeah. That's how you're going to feel. It's beautiful. Whatever this is, you should do it. Yeah. Beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. Beautiful message. Beautiful. Beautiful message. Yeah. All right. I love it. Okay. Let's get a meditation card. Get a meditation card, and I think that was the message. Yeah. If you're enjoying this, it'd be cool if you could like smash that like button. Subscribe, that'd be cool too. You know, if you want to. I'd appreciate it. Alright, let's get a meditation card. Since we're talking about taking action here. Alright. Here we go. Where am I? Okay. Okay, so. Repeat the mantra. May I be happy, may I be well, may I be filled with kindness and peace. You can substitute I for you and think of someone you know and like, or just send love to all people. So, may I be happy, may I be well, may I be filled with kindness and peace. Or, may you be happy, may you be well, may you be filled with kindness and peace. That's beautiful. Okay. I feel like I want to do one of these too. All right, let's just do one more oracle. Okay. All right. Do one more oracle. Spirit. Please get one card. That'd be great. There we go. Aw. This is bubble power. My wishes float easily out into the world. Aw. And it's number 6. Bubble power. So yeah, the what we were just talking about, whatever that is, if you are manifesting it or if you're not doing it yet, just make the wish. Just make the bubble wish and float it out into the universe. And it'll come true. My wishes float easily out into the world. I love it. All right, this is what I have for you. So, my truth seekers, I love you all so very much. I am so grateful that you're here. And just remember, you are not alone. Shine bright and live true.